All right, y'all. First little vlog of the year for me. Got the little mic piece there, so I'm hoping to a crisp, clean communication through the grid system. Um, the boy's just waking up. It's time to put that get in the gym action to test. So I'm gonna head to the gym right now. Honestly, it's a lot of shaking. I know. I'm trying to get used to like holding my phone at a certain angle and walk around like with the camera bumping. But what is that? Who behind me? Nah, but yeah, it's a new journey for me. So I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna start filming a couple just like workouts, honestly, just stuff that I do in the morning that gets me pumped up before the day. I feel like my regular 9 to 5. So right now it's just a little night stroll at 4:35 in the morning. But once I get into the gym, I will show you guys kind of like how I start my morning off and kind of like a small routine. Let's get it. All right, boys in the gym. Yeah, baby. Lights turn on, baby. Let's get this. So I know what I'm gonna start out with first. I don't got the proper shoes on today to start running around and stuff. So I might start with the old-fashioned Stairmaster. So let's get it. All right, let's start with the Stairmaster today. So I'm gonna get my socks up. You know your boy likes a little bit of high socks and a nice sweatpants. All right. So today I'm gonna start with a Maui hike. Sorry, it's cold outside, so my nose is running. But let's start with a little 30-minute Stairmaster action. So I usually start with the Stairmaster, usually every time I start with my workout, just because I either will switch from the Stairmaster, the treadmill, or the bike. But today, with this fine morning, I'm going to start with the Stairmaster. So what I'm going to do is have it at a little level 5. Sorry, I have cotton mouth too, or like a dry mouth. But I'm going to start with the level 5 for about 30 minutes, just to get my blood and heart rate running. Usually for my body, it works best when I kind of just get into the workout, then stretch, and then get into the workout. So for me, get my heart rate moving for the few minutes, do the 30 minutes, and then after start stretching and then get into my workout, because then my body's at least warmed up rather than stretch, run, then get into the workout. So it's 4:44 in the morning and I am just getting started. So I'm gonna have my timer going on, and once I'm done with this, we'll go through the rest of my workout and kind of just talk through this. This is more of like a TED talk. It's gonna be a first of many videos that I'm gonna be dropping because I invested in a mic and I invested in the camera and I invested in the camera stand. Well, mainly just the stand and the mic, but you know, when you buy an iPhone, you technically got a studio camera right there. But you got to use it. So, whew, yeah. See, it's been a minute. My blood and my heart rate is moving, but enough of me chatting. I'm gonna get this done, and then we're gonna tap back in with my sets, and you'll see kind of what routine is for me every morning. So let's get it. Usually, kind of just do this just because it's the most common workout that you could work your legs and pretty much your heart rate at the same exact time and not feel like you need to just overload yourself by either sprinting or going too slow. I usually try to find a good happy medium where I'm not going too fast and losing breath. I'm not going too slow where I'm not even getting a heart rate. So when you guys come into the gym as like a regular person, just like myself, I'm no fitness guru. I'm not a person that's going to sit here and give you all these tips and tricks how to, you know, micro your meals and all this other stuff. I'm just a guy that likes to eat, stay healthy, and try to be productive throughout my life. So that's kind of like my bubble. So for me to maybe give hope and a good spirit for people who might not be in the best shape, just like myself. I'm not in the best shape. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never really took care of my health throughout my younger years. And so me, in my 27 years of life, which is crazy to say, I'm 27 already, that I'm now putting health at the top pinnacle of my pyramid because that's what matters the most for me. Health, good food, experience, and life. But for me, I'm not six pack down, looking like a GQ model, but what I can say is I'm making strides to become a better version of myself, as well as a better version for others. So that's like usually the main thing for me. It's a lot of mental grit for me to get up in the morning at 4, get into the gym before 5, and try to pump out a workout in an hour. I've done the whole be in the gym for 3 hours and just kind of just go at it. It didn't help me. What I started seeing like with a big result in my weight loss was I drank a lot more water right here, proper sleep, and at least a decent diet. So with all those 3 pieces for me and cutting out all the bad habits of sweets and other stuff that might get you to crave to eat food, you have to twist and turn your mind into more of a computer and you have to update your system. So for me, January 1st was a mental shift, a mental reboot. So kind of like you really don't think about your mind as a mental reboot. Sorry, I thought I heard something, but it's just me. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And most people don't know what to do when they get into the gym and try to start their own weight loss journey. They start following all these gurus and all these people who make money off of you by signing up to their programs, telling them why they're the best. Nothing wrong with that. But for anybody who out there who is just weary on that and doesn't know who to trust and who to listen to and who to go by and who to give their money to, just kind of like, just take the steps of yourself walking into the gym. Don't care if you're 100 pounds underweight or 100 pounds overweight. Take yourself to the gym, start seeing and visualizing how you want to look. Start taking the initiative of doing the most uncomfortable thing, and that's getting into the gym and start a workout, not the workout that's going to get you to where you're going to go, but a workout where to get your heart rate going in a small sweat. Usually most people discouragement, even my own, I don't want to sweat. I don't want to feel like I'm having to chase every other person because they're in shape and I'm not. No, it's a journey. And throughout my journey, I saw myself lose 80 plus pounds by not following the trends and not following the people who are promoting all these ways to lose weight when you can just use Google, which is on your phone, the phone that I'm filming on, and just type in healthy meals. There's the first key start to being a health guru. Start looking up meals that people have created that are high in protein, good in carbs, good in fats, and good in vegetables, and always have a gallon of water next to you. You can't lose. And mainly people get discouraged because they can't let go down the Krispy Kreme donut. Trust me, I'm a donut guy. Can't let you give me a sprinkled donut. I'm about to fall off the Stairmaster talking about this. I would eat a box of Krispy Kreme donuts before every day. I would come out and be like, you know what? I need a box of donuts. No matter what they are, it could be a mix assortment from maple bars to sugar donuts to donut holes to pink sprinkles, vanilla sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles, maple sprinkles, old fashions. Like the list goes on. Apple fritters, man. I would be out here eating donuts more than just taking my butt into the gym and actually hopping on a treadmill, right? So I had to do some real deep diving into myself to find that I don't need all this sugar. I don't need all this processed food. I don't need any of the stuff that you see at your local grocery store that 90% is bad for you. There's great things in there. You can go to the farmer's market. If you can find a farmer. There's a lot of things that I found that I need to start doing, but I have to take the initiative. Getting into the gym, learning how to cook. I don't know how to cook. This year's about me cooking, learning how to cook. This guy doesn't know how to cook like a professional chef. Give me 6 months. This guy's gonna be a professional chef. And that's the thing. You have to, I'm raising level now. You just gotta take the initiative of doing that. I love that. Love that for me. So just know that you can do it. You gotta believe that you can do it and that there is a way to professionally lose weight without having to sign up to all these classes and do all these non-shenanigan things to give people money to make it seem like you can't lose weight on your own. You can lose weight on your own, but the first step is getting your mind to walk out of your apartment or your house or your condo or your trap spot and get outside. And if that's at your local park, if that's at your local gym, if that's in your gym in your apartment, just get up, go, and start hitting that workout. Nothing's gonna stop you from doing it but yourself. And that's what stopped me a lot, was doing that. So that's why I'm starting these videos and trying to let people know that I was in the same spot as y'all. I was a fat kid, high school, didn't have friends, didn't have a girlfriend, didn't have self-respect for myself. Just try to do anything to make my ego, my conceitedness of not being healthy in the way of my life. And so at 27, which I'm about to be 28 in a month, is more of a symbol for me to take back myself before my 30s. And I feel like a lot of people might not want to take that shift because they're scared. Trust me, I'm scared. I'm scared to put this camera on. I'm scared to show myself. I'm scared to what's in my mind and put it on a paper. But I feel like once I have it in my mind, there's a lot of people that might get help and find peace in their journey in life. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. As of right now, I'm following my journey, I'm following my cause. And stuff that I know makes me uncomfortable is coming in and putting a camera on and talking, because I feel like I talk a lot without the camera on. So let me get a mic, let me get a stand, let me head to the gym. And as I'm working out, I could talk to you guys about life. So please don't get discouraged. Please don't think it's the end for you. Please don't look at life like a box of Krispy Kreme donuts and one more is not going to hurt you. But that one's going to hurt you. And the one after that. And the one after that. They're all going to hurt you eventually. And you just can't let that do. Just can't let that happen to yourself. You got to really just train like you're an athlete. And you know you're not an athlete. But you train yourself and you make yourself believe that you're an athlete. You'll become an athlete. And then sure enough, if you're a kid who could be 80 pounds overweight in middle school, take the initiative to get yourself right before high school. You can make the football team. You can make the basketball team. You can follow a vision, follow your dream. You just got to take the initiative, getting after it when there is no one around, when there is no multiple people giving you moral support, when there aren't people rooting you from behind. I'm gonna tell you this, there'll be nobody rooting from behind you for your health. There won't be anybody rooting for you when you're down. There won't be many people rooting for you when you're on the up. But what you know, you're rooting for yourself at level 0 and at level 100. So never get discouraged by the fact that it's just you. It has to be just you. It is you, your mind, and your body. And at the end of the day, you were born like that, by yourself, with your mind, body. You need to understand that the journey of life is just like that, mind and body, and you're alone. So know that there are great people around. They will show up when they need to. The rest of the chatter that might be going on at this time, they're not here for you. They're waiting for you to get that steam and then fall off. Because once you fall off, they'll be like, how was it? Did it work? Oh, you should try to go back. And now you're 14 days out. You haven't hit the gym since the last time because you got tired. You didn't feel motivated to get out of bed. Trust me. I didn't feel like you motivated to get out of bed today. It's about to be 5 o'clock. Had my alarm set for 3:20. Only been on this Stairmaster for about 15 minutes. So like, there are times where you might not want to do anything. But you know what? The fact that you showed up and you're doing something, that's all that matters. Who cares if it makes you uncomfortable? Who cares if it makes people uncomfortable? Who cares if your mind, body, and soul are screaming to the heavens, saying, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this. You know, as well I know, you need that. You need to do that. You need to push yourself beyond limits, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because emotionally, I grew up as a theater kid, was overweight, didn't like theatering because I didn't feel like I was in shape, didn't feel like I was getting the roles that I was wanting to get casted, but I had spirit. And so, as I went through high school, slowly, didn't lose any weight. I starved myself, didn't lose weight. Jerky and nuts didn't do anything for me. Because right after that, when I got out of high school, I walked down the street to Del Taco, got myself a chili cheese fry and a double beef burrito, and I ate that with a large iced tea. That was my meal every day after class. As I'm going home, or I pull up the Jack in the Box and buy myself a Western burger with curly fries, extra ketchup. Shoot, don't throw in those little motherfucking churros. Oh man, you know, like I've done it all. I've eaten all the crazy junk food that y'all can imagine that everybody else eats. But you know what? I had to cut that. And after graduating high school, I cut that. And then ever since then, I've just dropped weight. But as my life changed and my circumstances changed and my environments changed, I had to adapt. And there was times when I couldn't get a meal in. And it would be some crazy, really bad junk food. But I tried to make the effort to stay within a weight where I could be happy. And so never get discouraged. There are tough decisions that need to be made as you're doing it. So never feel like because you hopped on the Stairmaster, you hopped on the treadmill, or you hopped on the elliptical, you can't follow your dreams. You can. They're obtainable. They're right there in reach. But the main thing is, you gotta use your mind. Your mind is what's stopping you. Like this window in me, stopping me from jumping out of it. So you can visualize yourself through the wall. You're not gonna get past the wall. So you're always gonna see this glass in front of you as you're moving up. So you have to pull the veil off. You're gonna have to really get into that vibe. And I'm going on a tangent for the last 20 minutes on a treadmill, on a dang Stairmaster. See, look at me, not focusing. Words are just coming out of me. But that's just kind of how it goes. Like I'm building up a sweat right now. You think I want to sweat? No. You think I want my knees to hurt? Nah. You think I want my calves to hurt? Nah. But you know what? I'm here. I'm working. I'm putting that effort in. I'm sweating. So in 6 months, I get my body fat down to the percentage I want. And I'm looking a lot more trimmer and leaner. It's because I held myself accountable by turning this camera on and filming myself every day for the next 6 months. Every single day, I'll be dropping a video. It'll look the same, but there'll be different words of wisdom throughout the video. And so this is just more like the intro to get you set up. And this is more just like the YouTube version, because the YouTube version is going to be different than the TikTok version I'm going to drop. But the TikTok version is going to be similar to the Instagram version. So you got to bear with me and see the vision is going to be on YouTube. So the more story plot will be on there. So this is just more of like a taste of my TikTok. It's more video form, able for me to express myself with a mic and start talking. I talk a lot. So if this can help anybody, I'm glad. It makes people uncomfortable that I'm not a super fitness man, super guru in the way of life, in the health aspect. But I can tell you that I have above everybody else life experience, motivation, mental grit, an abundance mindset that you can accomplish anything you want. 90% of those people don't have that. And there's a difference, you know? And so that's kind of what I'm here for. It's not to sell you on a course, not to tell you buy my product, you're gonna get skinny. Nah, man. I'm with the people. You're sweating, you're crying, you're asking God why me? I'm with you there. I'm screaming, why? I'm not crying to God though. I'm screaming because I know God's telling me, keep moving forward. This makes you uncomfortable because I know it makes you uncomfortable. So please take that uncomfortableness and head outside. Go do what you're going to do because you feel it in your chest, feel it in your heart. 90%. You need to take those emotions, understand them, line them up, and then attack. So trust me, it's a long grind, but what I can say, after the end of the tunnel, you will be proud. You will be happy that you took the initiative to step out onto your stool of greatness. So don't ever get discouraged. Don't ever lose faith. Don't let anybody make you lose your faith because they told you, hey, bro, you're not going to show up to the gym at 3 a.m. with me? We ain't getting after it. Because you know what? You can still get to the gym at 11 o'clock at night and you still get the work in. So you might not always need people. You just might need yourself and the idea that you can do it. So I'm going to be almost done with this. And then rumble more and more and more on other workouts. So stay tuned. So I'm going to do some abs because I always hate doing them last. So I hate these always because they have to push me till I get over the hump of the hip hurting or I just don't want to do them. But I'm going to do them anyways. I usually do that. Do 2 sets, high legs. I'm kind of winded after that. That Stairmaster, but let's get it. Oh. I hate doing this. They suck. But if I want that 6-pack, I gotta do them. I don't want to do them. I got sweat in my eyes. Oh my god. But it's tough when you want to be sleeping in bed, not doing this. Because trust me, I don't want to be doing this. But I'm here to do it. So let's do alternating kicks. And we'll head to the next workout. Kind of my this is one of my routines. This is not anything but me putting the camera on and actually showing it step by step. So please be aware, this is going to be janky. But there's value, give a like. There's no value, share it. Because someone might get value. You know that. Maybe not you, but someone else. All right. Let's keep it on. Usually like these. Because I need something that extra force to. So, a little heavy for me. So 45. You know, you don't have to go for a crazy weight. Skinny. Start with like a 30. If you're not that good, go to like a 20. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of, let's say 3 sets of 15 at 45. Let's do it. Try to have them controlled. Usually, as a Mike Mentor would say, try to hit your hit workout, but for me, If I know I can't get all the way, at least I try to go halfway. Because all that matters is if I can tug down just a little bit and pull it, I can feel that stretch right back here. That's all that really matters. So I'm gonna drop it down 5 just to get a consistent pull and not to the max. So say it again. Let's try to be controlled. Like that. 1. Try to always go back a little bit. 2. 3. 4. 6. I start feeling the burn after like 8. Burn up a sweat right now. So that's 2 sets. 13. I got one more in me. You got one more in yourself. I give myself a second stretch. Oh. I'm full on. Let's get this last one. Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm done. Stuff. Alright. So, main arms today. Usually just hit that in my back try by doing the extensions to get that flare right there. And so now I'm gonna do curls. So with curls, I do very bad sets at 30. So they don't have 27. Usually what I do is 27.5 curls. I'm gonna start with 25s just because I can maintain the rep. So let's do 3 sets of 15 curls at 25. Let's go. Have them slow and controlled, alternating as much as you can, slow coming down. Take them down, spin them, pull them up, squeeze at the top, pull them down, squeeze at the top, pull them down. That's how I usually start to grow my bicep, is squeezing as I'm pulling them up. When I feel that contraction in the back of my arm and the bicep, I know I'm hitting a good pump. So most people just kind of just start yanking them. Don't do that. Keep the integrity, pull them up, let it slowly come down. Because it's slowly coming down. It takes more effort to maintain it than when you just swing it up. So most of these YouTube videos I'm going to be dropping are not going to be the most spectacular edited live action films. It's just more of a grit and grind video. Just getting after it. And the editings come from videos that I'll be doing like at the farmer's market or when I'm out and about traveling. But mainly these videos that I'm dropping in the gym are just impulse videos. Oh my goodness. So you do it. Oh, my sweating eyes. Usually when you do it, you're doing it. Maintain, bring down, slow. Maintain, slow, bring down. And as you're doing it, your body will naturally start peaking up here, and then start peaking back here, because as you're pulling it down, you're flexing that back muscle. That's where I've gotten to see my arms get fuller. It's because I'm slowly up, slowly down, and it's making the muscle work extra hard as I'm slowly going down because I'm straining it. So I usually take about maybe 2 or 3 deep breaths before I just get back into it. The less time you rest on the specific workout that you're doing, the more time your body has to recover, and you don't want your body to recover that quick because you want to keep the muscle in peak mode, because when it's in peak mode, for it to come down takes a little bit longer. And so while you're smashing them, your muscles are getting a lot more tighter and a lot more full with blood. So that's where you get your pump going. It's because you're not giving your time to muscles to squeeze. $11, $12. Muscle guns, baby. Muscle guns. All right, camera's still filming. Usually it dies out after a minute, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Olympic. All that stuff. Heavy breathing. I'm more of a athletic man than a bodybuilder. I'm not doing this for bodybuilding purposes. I'm doing this for just a healthy lifestyle. It's 1, be able to run. 2, be able to maintain a fitness quo. And 3, stay good looking. I don't need to look like a beefcake. Or you don't look good with a round face and an oversized puffy body. Me, I look a lot better when I'm leaner, slimmer, more meat on the bone. In the sense of I don't need to look like a T-Rex. I need to look like a jaguar. You know what I'm saying? Lean, smooth. But all right, one more set. Then I'll hop to the next video. You know what I mean. I can feel it right now. It's hurting. They're peaking. Here you go. The muscles pumping. Blood's working. All right. So now I'm gonna do the same type of set that I just did standing up. But what I am gonna do is increase my weight to about 30. And instead of doing it standing up, I'm gonna do it sitting down at a small angle. Get your butt situated. Wipe the sweat off your face. Okay. So what I do is I'm gonna just alternate like that. But with a higher intensity of weight. So doing the same thing. The integrity of the workout. You definitely feel the weight when you're pulling it up here and here. Just like you're tearing the muscle apart, but here's your body not reacting to it. Alright, so that's one side. I got 2 more sets to go. About 15. So, going. One, 2, 4. Sorry for the squeaking. Maybe the freaking chair's like squeaky McGee. So you're talking to me like, I asked what the time was. I didn't ask her what the time was. You know what the time, honey? 5:47. Got 1 more set. And then after that, I'm gonna wrap up for this first video because I could sit here for hours just doing every workout under the sun, but I just want to kind of give you a little small taste of what's really going down and what I got planned for this summer. So I'm gonna finish this last set and then we'll get out of here. Just setting up for this one. I saw the chest press machine. And with this, way too hard. So I'm pushing it. It's like a mimicking a chest press. You know, what is his name? What was he? 120? Overdid that. Was crazy. But we set to 10. So let's go. I usually like to end with this workout because it's easy for me to like maintain the integrity of the workout. So let's do it. Alright, that concludes the video. So I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next training video, which will likely be tomorrow. And we will finish up where I left off. So tomorrow, I'm going to do treadmill and legs. That's all I'm going to say. So, au revoir. I'll see you guys in the next vid.